Hello, my beloved Sagittarius soul. It's me, your grandfather, and I'm right here with you in this sacred space we share. Before we open the book of your destiny, before I let the cards reveal their secrets, I want you to know something. I'm deeply, truly happy that you're here seeking light, seeking truth, seeking yourself. If the message I'm about to share resonates with you, if you can feel a connection that goes beyond this screen, then I ask, from the depths of my heart, please like this video. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel. That's how the universe and I know that we are connected in this mission. And most importantly, my brave Sagittarius, stay with me until the very end of this reading. Don't skip ahead. Don't drift away. Every word I'm about to speak is a golden thread in the tapestry of your destiny. And you need to see the whole tapestry, not just a single fragment, to understand the miracle. Life is weaving for you. Promise me, will you? Good. I trust you. Now, before we begin, let's do one thing together. Just you and me. Take a deep breath. Not a shallow, automatic one, but a real breath, one filled with golden light. Close your eyes for just a moment. If you feel safe, if you feel ready, let that air move through you. Not just into your lungs, no. Let it travel deeper, into every corner of your being, all the way into your soul. Imagine that golden light, warm as morning sunlight on your face. Feel it washing away the heaviness that's been building for weeks, maybe months. Feel it melting the gray thoughts that no longer serve you, the worries that have weighed you down like stones in your pocket. Let that clarity, that brightness, fill you completely. With each breath, you're coming home to your center, to yourself. Today isn't just a reading. Today is a reminder. And this next part, this is what I want you to anchor into your reality. In the comments below, write these words not with your fingers, but with your heart, with your Sagittarius fire. The universe guides me, and I allow myself to be reborn. Do it right now, so your intention becomes part of the physical world. I tell you this, from the deepest part of my heart, this message, it's not random. In your grandfather's universe, there are no coincidences, only divine appointments. And you and I, we had an appointment today. The feeling I had when I shuffled your cards, Sagittarius, was unlike anything I've felt in a long, long time. The cards didn't just fall, they leapt out for you. And those cards were, listen carefully, Judgment, the Star, and the World. Not one, not two, but three of the most powerful, transformative cards in the entire deck. Three major arcana, three gates of light. They are codes, sacred keys, signaling the end of a long, exhausting cycle. A chapter that cost you tears, sleepless nights, and the quiet strength of your soul. And at the same time, they signal a beginning, something new, fresh, radiant, unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Listen closely, Sagittarius. This Sunday, November 9th, 2025. The energy of Renaissance can be felt everywhere. It's in the air you breathe. It's like an invisible current running through you right now, whether you realize it or not. It's a voice from the cosmos, a voice as ancient as your ancestors, whispering softly into your ear. Awaken. And no, this isn't just a metaphor. It's not poetry. It's a direct, sincere call from your own heart. A call that can no longer wait. I know it's been a long time, maybe years, since you've felt something inside you longing to be free. Like a bird trapped in a cage, beating its wings against the bars, desperate for sky. You've searched for a path. You've waited for the right moment. You've prayed for a sign. But you couldn't find the door, or the key, or the map. So listen to this old man speaking to you with love. That restlessness in your chest, that ache you can't quite name, is about to turn into an answer, a clear, resounding answer. And that answer is judgment. This card is the echo of your own soul calling you home. It's an ancient voice rising from deep within your spiritual DNA. It tells you the time of drifting, of sleeping through your own life is over. Finished. Done. Judgment isn't here to punish you. Let go of that thought right now. Tarot is not something to fear. Judgment doesn't bring a list of sins or debts. It brings understanding. Pure, luminous understanding. Everything you've endured, my brave Sagittarius, every time you fell, scraping both your knees and your pride. Every doubt that clouded your mind and made you question everything. Every heartbreak that shattered you into 1,000 pieces, all of it was necessary. Every single moment was a precise piece of your soul's learning map. Do you hear me? Let this sink in deeply. Nothing was a mistake. Repeat it in your mind. Nothing was a mistake. Everything was a journey. Everything was a lesson. Our souls, in their wisdom, sometimes choose the steepest mountains, not for suffering, but for mastery. Because it's in the friction, in the pressure, where the diamond is born. And you, who have felt lost in the dark, who thought the light had abandoned you forever, this message is for you. To those who believed they were trapped in an endless pit today, you'll finally understand that darkness was never a grave. No, it was a cave. The womb of Mother Earth herself, a sacred, sheltered place where you've been germinating, protected, preparing to bloom. In that darkness you feared, you were never dying. You were becoming. You were growing roots, quietly, patiently, ready to meet the blinding light that's coming next. And right after that revelation comes the star. Oh, what a beautiful card. It's the universe placing a gentle hand on your tired heart. Its light doesn't blind you or burn you. It guides you. A soft, steady glow like a candle in the night, showing you the way when you thought there was no north left. The star is a promise fulfilled, hope made real, a blessing finally arriving, always after the storm. It reminds you that even what seems dead, what you thought was over, gone, or broken, can rise again, more beautiful, wiser, and truer than before. And no, you didn't stumble here by accident. You were led here. I told you there are no coincidences, remember? There's an unseen hand, a loving intelligence, orchestrating everything, weaving together all the loose threads of your life with the precision of a cosmic surgeon. Every moment that felt scattered, chaotic, meaningless, it's all being aligned right now. In the coming days, Sagittarius, pay close attention. Keep your soul open. The synchronicities will be impossible to ignore. You'll see repeating numbers 111, 222, 444. You'll hear songs come on at the exact right moment, lyrics that sound like they were written just for you. You'll hear the same words, the same idea, spoken by different people, strangers, even as if the whole universe was whispering in harmony. You're on the right path. Keep going. And then, as the grand finale of this entire journey, the world appears, the final card in the hero's arc, the card of wholeness. It doesn't mark an ending, but a completion, a sacred integration. The moment you stop searching outside yourself, stop begging for love, stop seeking approval or answers from others, and finally, quietly, come home to you. It's that glorious moment when you finally realize, not just in your mind, but in every cell of your being, that everything you've ever searched for, in desperation, in longing, was always within you. This is your graduation, the coronation of a mature soul, a soul that no longer runs from its own history, a soul that no longer hides its scars because it knows those scars are maps of wisdom. This is the soul that embraces its past, the good and the bad, with deep gratitude, because it understands that every step, every stumble, every heartbreak and triumph has shaped who it is today. This Sunday, November 9th, marks a closure, yes, but it's a radiant closure. It's an ending that doesn't ache the way old endings used to. It's not painful because it comes with understanding. It's the rebirth of awareness, the unveiling of a truer, softer, more authentic version of you. You're shedding your old skin, like a snake outgrowing what once protected it. The old layer has become too tight, it's constricting you now. You're leaving behind identities that have served their purpose. And listen closely, because this is liberation. The part of you that was merely surviving, the part that stayed alert, waiting for the next shock. The part that stayed silent just to keep the peace. The part that supported everyone else but forgot to support itself. That part, my dear Sagittarius, can finally rest. You've earned your retirement from survival. Now, it's not about merely existing, it's about living. Truly living in rhythm with your own heartbeat, in alignment with your inner call. And maybe lately, you've been feeling a strange kind of fatigue. Not the kind that comes from work or lack of sleep, but a soul-level exhaustion. The kind no 8-hour rest can fix. You wake up and still feel drained. Familiar, isn't it? Listen carefully, my archer soul. That's not weakness. You're not getting old. You're not sick. You're expanding. Your soul is growing, outpacing your old habits. It's absorbing more light, higher frequencies. And your physical body, your magnificent, loyal, earthly vessel, feels it as fatigue. It's trying to catch up to this new vibration. Don't resist this change. Don't fight it. Embrace it. That tiredness you feel, those vivid, strange dreams that leave you puzzled in the morning, that sudden urge to clean your home, rearrange drawers, throw out old things, these are not random. They're signs, clear signs of a deep energetic shift. You're releasing old memories, not only yours, but those carried by your lineage. Do it gently, without fear. When the soul expands, matter must realign your body, your home, your entire life. And in that realignment, everything that no longer resonates with your higher frequency will naturally fall away. It will dissolve. It will release. And this reading, this divine layout of cards, doesn't just describe who you are, it announces a new connection. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean a romantic one, though for some, it could be. It's primarily an energetic merging, a person, or even a situation, a book, a course, something or someone that enters your life as a catalyst, a sacred spark, opening a higher level of consciousness for you. Perhaps this person acts as a perfect mirror reflecting back to you the parts you've denied, or the brilliance you've forgotten you possess. Someone who awakens a hidden part of you. My classic advice: don't define it too soon. Don't label it. Don't cage it. Some connections are not meant to last forever. Some are bridges. They appear to light your flame of evolution, deliver their message, and then continue their journey. And as I say this, as I connect with your energy, I can feel a spiritual presence standing right behind you, Sagittarius. A golden, ancient, profoundly wise energy, protective beyond measure. It's not an angel with wings, but more like the wisdom of ancestors, a guiding force, a grandfather of your soul, watching over those who choose the path of maturity, the path of the heart. And its message for you is simple, yet incredibly powerful. Listen closely. Your strength doesn't come from struggle. Your strength comes from stillness. When you learn to trust that inner calm, when you stop fighting the flow of life, you'll be astonished to see how life stops pushing against you and begins to walk with you, opening doors you once thought were locked. And this shift will reflect itself in your physical life, in your routines, your finances, your work. Opportunities that once felt blocked, stagnant, or delayed will start to move. An unexpected offer may arrive, a relocation, a new home, a phone call, an email that changes your direction completely, and yes, it will happen. But don't make choices out of fear. Fear will always hold you back. Fear will always chain you down. Make decisions from expansion. Ask yourself this question. Engrave it on your heart like a sacred tattoo. Will this choice open me or close me? Will it expand me or contract me? The answer you feel in your chest, that is your compass. In the next few hours, maybe even the next few days, the energy will move intensely, very intensely. You're releasing old karmic agreements, emotions stored in your body for years, even decades. That's why you might suddenly feel waves of nostalgia without reason. Why you swing from joy to sadness, from peace to excitement all in one day, for no logical cause. Don't worry, You're not going crazy. Your emotional system is retuning itself to this new frequency, like tuning a guitar that's been out of key for too long. At first, the sound feels strange, but let it flow. Don't try to control it. Don't analyze it. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to laugh, laugh loud and free. Just feel and release. Don't rush the process. Now, I want to suggest a small energy ritual, something simple you can do at home. At sunset today, or tomorrow when you feel calm, pour yourself a glass of pure, clean water. Place it in front of you. Sit in silence and look into it. Connect with the essence of water. And repeat consciously from your heart. This water represents my new life. It cleanses what has passed, activates who I am now, and prepares me for what's coming. Say it with conviction. Then drink the water slowly, mindfully. Feel each sip refreshing you, purifying you from within, blessing you. This simple act, my dear Sagittarius, connects you to the vibration of water, the universal symbol of emotion in motion. Remember always, what you do with intention outside resonates deeply inside. And the cards are not done with me yet. After that powerful first reading, I thought the message was complete, but it wasn't. The next cards arrived softly like a whisper, yet powerful as a summer storm. And they were, look at this wonder, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sunday. What a combination! My goodness! 3 more major arcana, 3 ancient symbols speaking of the most sacred journey of all. And do you know what that journey is? The journey back to yourself, the Hermit's path. Ah, my wise and gentle hermit, he appears when your soul decides it's had enough of noise, when it chooses silence over chaos. When it finally turns off the phone, the TV, the endless opinions of others that left you dizzy, and listens again to your own voice. That quiet voice that's always been there, but drowned out by the outside world. Let me be clear. This isn't loneliness. Loneliness is emptiness. This is solitude alchemy in motion. It's the sacred moment when you understand that darkness isn't always punishment. Sometimes, darkness is the cradle, the laboratory of the alchemist. You've spent months, maybe years, fighting silent battles. Wars no one saw. Wars you fought inside your mind and heart, alone in your room. You've asked questions at 3 a.m. that had no answers. You've walked promising roads that suddenly vanished, doors that opened only to slam shut without reason. You felt disappointed, confused, angry at life. But what you didn't know, what you couldn't see from the trenches, was that the universe was protecting you, guiding you, lovingly closing doors that looked beautiful, but didn't lead to your truth, your higher destiny. The hermit doesn't seek answers outside. He knows there's only noise there. He shines his light inward. The lantern in his hand isn't made of fire, it's made of pure awareness, of inner wisdom. And that flickering flame he holds, that same light lives in your heart. That's your divine spark. And now, Sagittarius, That light, your light, is shining brighter than ever before. And I know you can feel it. Maybe it's that gentle vibration in your heart, that subtle pull to look back at your past, but this time, for the first time, without sadness, without blame, with gratitude, with the wisdom of someone who finally understands the lesson. That's the sign. The unmistakable sign that you're awakening, that you're making peace with what once only brought you pain. This Sunday, November 9th, the planetary frequency expands in a very special way. And you, Sagittarius the Archer, you are the guide of this cosmic unfolding. Your sign is leading the way, pushing you forward with all its fiery optimism toward meaning, toward purpose. But the fire of Sagittarius is not like other fires. It doesn't burn just to burn. It isn't the fire of rage or destruction. It's the fire that illuminates the path, the torch of the philosopher, the explorer, the teacher. Under this powerful energy, your soul becomes a traveler again, a tireless wanderer of inner worlds. Your heart grows curious, wild, restless, longing to discover who you really are when you're no longer wearing the masks the world asked you to wear, just to be accepted. And then, as you walk this inner path, the wheel of fortune turns. It spins with cosmic sound, and with it, Sagittarius, everything changes completely. And I want you to understand something fundamental about the wheel, something few ever grasp. Nothing, and listen closely, my beloved soul, nothing ever returns to the exact same place, even when it feels like it does. Even when you think you're repeating the same mistake, tripping over the same stone again, you're not. You're moving upward in a spiral. Each time you pass a familiar point, you're seeing it from a higher state of consciousness. What leaves you frees you. What comes teaches you. The threads of destiny, your threads are moving right now, like invisible gears in the clockwork of the cosmos. And if you pay attention, if you truly open the eyes of your soul, you'll start to see the pieces of your life magically falling into place without effort, without force. People who no longer resonate with your frequency will drift away gently, without argument, as if carried off by the wind. Projects once stuck and lifeless will suddenly bloom as if by themselves. Signs will appear, again and again, confirming what your intuition has been whispering all along. The universe is not punishing you. Please erase that thought from your mind. The universe is not a judge with a hammer. The universe is a gardener. It rearranges, it prunes, it repots you when you've outgrown your container. Because the pot you're in, the life you've known, has become too small for your roots to grow. Remember this in the coming days. You cannot step into a new frequency. You cannot receive a new life while your hands are still full of the old one. You can't welcome abundance if your fists are clenched, still gripping the past. That's why there are pauses, gaps, still moments. Not because life is taking something from you, but because, in its infinite wisdom, life is making space for something greater, brighter, more aligned with who you are now. And just when uncertainty reaches its peak, when the fog grows so thick you can't see what's right ahead of you, Just when you think you can't hold on any longer, boom, the sun appears. A mysterious, holy moment. The sun doesn't arrive quietly. It doesn't ask permission. It bursts into your life like dawn after the longest, darkest night. Its message, radiant and unmistakable, is this: clarity, expansion, true joy. And this is important, I'm not talking about that fleeting happiness that depends on outside things, on money, on love, on applause, on how many likes you get. No, that kind of happiness is fragile as glass. I'm talking about joy, deep, unwavering joy that flows from within, from the sacred spring of your soul. The kind of joy you feel when you no longer need anyone or anything to be different for you to feel at peace. The sun looks into your eyes, Sagittarius, and says in its warm, steady voice, everything you've been searching for in the world, you already have. You always did. And that is the absolute truth. You've walked through so much, my brave archer. You've faced your own shadows, those monsters of the mind that told you you couldn't, that you weren't enough, that you didn't deserve it. You've cried tears you thought would never end. You've felt shattered into 1,000 pieces. But look at you now, alive, more awake than ever, with clearer eyes, a stronger heart, and the wisdom carved by every scar. What's being revealed in this chapter of your life isn't a new version of you. It's not an upgraded model. It's not even the old you. It's the real you, pure, radiant, divine. The you who has always been there, buried beneath fear, expectations, and the weight of a world that forgot how to see your light. You're coming home. And in the next few days, Sagittarius, you'll notice something subtle around you, a frequency shift, like reality itself responding to your heartbeat. Your thoughts will begin to manifest faster, both the good and the not so good. So be mindful of what you think. Your intuition will be confirmed sometimes within hours. Chance meetings on the street will feel perfectly timed, synchronized by a higher intelligence. Don't call it coincidence, call it coherence. Or, if you prefer, call it magic. Because when your inner energy, your thoughts, words, and actions are aligned in the same direction, when they resonate with your deepest truth, the outer world has no choice but to align with you. That's the law. And I want you to hold on to this in the days ahead. It will be your anchor. Write it down if you must. Nothing is ever lost. It is only transformed. True love doesn't die. It transforms. True wisdom doesn't fade, it expands. Your essence cannot be lost. The universe, my dear Sagittarius, is supporting you, especially when it seems like nothing is happening. It's in those endless silences that the universe works hardest for you. And as Sagittarius energy reigns across the skies, the flame within you, that ember you thought was fading, is burning again, but with a different power. It's no longer the fire of anger, impatience, or frustration. It's the fire that doesn't destroy, it purifies. It's sacred fire, the fire of purpose. It's the fire that rises when, from the deepest part of your being, from every cell of your body, you whisper, I don't want to just survive anymore. I want to live. And that's why, Because I know you're at that threshold, I invite you to perform a simple ritual tonight, an act of power, a private ceremony between you and your soul. When the sun sets and your home grows quiet, find a mirror. Look at yourself, truly look. Don't rush. Don't analyze. Don't judge the wrinkles, the silver hair, the flaws. No, just see yourself. Look at yourself as if you were gazing at a sacred landscape, a work of art, because that's exactly what you are. And when you've made that connection, speak softly, but with full intention, with all the strength of your heart and spirit. I acknowledge myself. I forgive myself. I allow myself to shine. Repeat it, slowly. I acknowledge myself. I forgive myself. I allow myself to shine. That phrase, spoken with sincerity, is a key, a master key. It unlocks invisible doors in your subconscious, releasing old blockages, chains you didn't even know you carried. Sometimes, the soul doesn't need elaborate rituals with 7-colored candles or exotic incense. Sometimes, all it needs is one honest word from the heart. And if, amid all these transformations, these rebirths and expansions, you feel afraid, let me tell you, that's natural. Fear will visit you. Fear is the gatekeeper of your old limits. But remember this: fear is not your enemy. It's a small, trembling part of you, like a child who only wants love and safety. Don't fight it, because resistance gives it power. Instead, thank it. Thank it for protecting you all this time, because that's what it was trying to do. Then gently say to it, with love, "Thank you, but I don't need this protection anymore. I'm in charge now." Don't let fear rule your path. Don't let it steer your ship. The great changes ahead, judgment, the star, the world, they don't come to destroy you. They come to return to you everything you've forgotten you already are. It comes to give your power back to you, to help you create the life your soul has been longing for. The universe is watching you with loving attention, Sagittarius, like a proud parent watching their child take their first steps after a long fall. And it's whispering to you, so gently, you can let go now. You can stop clenching your jaw. You can stop swimming upstream. Because what's meant for you, what truly belongs to you, will never need to be forced. It only needs to be received. The time for waiting, the time for doubting, the time for postponing your own happiness is over. This Sunday isn't an ordinary day. It's a portal, a gateway of inner movement, a doorway of collective awakening. And as I speak to you, as these words move through me to reach you, I feel a different vibration in the air. Something greater than you and me. Something collective. It feels as if many souls, thousands of them in different corners of the world, are waking up from the same dream, the same long nightmare. I see lights, tiny, gentle lights flickering on, one by one, like little lighthouses along an endless shore of darkness. And you, yes, you who are still listening to these words, who made it this far, into this message, you are one of those lights. Your brilliance isn't measured by how much you do, how hard you try, or how many medals you win. Your brilliance is defined by who you are, by how deeply you allow yourself to be fully with both your light and your shadow. Now, I want to share something with you that the tarot doesn't always reveal in the cards, but your soul already senses. There are precise astrological moments when the energy of this planet expands, when the Earth itself rises into a higher frequency of awareness, and it does this through us, through the human beings who chose to incarnate here, through those who are remembering or beginning to remember their mission. This is one of those moments. So if lately your palms feel unusually warm, almost burning, or if your ears ring softly with a high, steady hum, or if you feel a sudden wave of emotion, an urge to cry without knowing why, a longing for something you can't name, it's because you're connecting. You're tuning into the expansion. Your antenna is being adjusted. Don't rush to explain it. Don't panic and run to a doctor. Just feel it. Whether you realize it or not, you are part of the collective awakening of humanity. Your mission now, Sagittarius, is not to understand everything with your mind because the mind can't grasp what the soul is living. Your mission is to allow, to become a clear channel. When you let this life force flow through you without fear, without resistance, without judgment, you become a bridge, a sacred bridge between heaven and earth. And right there, in that balance point, is where true magic happens. And now, my beloved traveling soul, come back to the deck. Come back to that sacred moment, to the ship's deck at sunset, where the sky glows gold and silence hums like a secret. Because after the brightness of the sun and the turning of the wheel of fortune, the cards continue to speak, not through words anymore, but through pure symbols vibrating in my hands like an ancient heartbeat, like the very pulse of the earth. And then wrapped in a soft blue mist, scented faintly of jasmine and deep ocean, she appears, the High Priestess. She is the guardian of mysteries, the keeper of hidden knowledge behind the veil of the unseen. She doesn't shout like judgment. She doesn't warn. She doesn't promise like the Sunday, she whispers. She is the voice born from deepest silence, the voice you can only hear when you finally stop searching for answers outside, in the noise of the world, in the opinions of others. The High Priestess invites you to close your eyes and listen to that silence, the one the mind fears, because the ego is terrified of emptiness. But she knows something the mind ignores. Emptiness is not empty. It's fertile. It's sacred space, the womb of the universe where true answers bloom naturally, like spring flowers, like starlight. She shows me a mirror made of moonlight, still and deep. And in that mirror, your thoughts are reflected. Some are clear as diamonds. Some are clouded, tinted by old wounds, by ancestral fears. And she tells me this: every thought you have is either a seed or a stone dropped into the lake. If the water is calm, it reveals truth without distortion. But if it's stirred by fear, anger, impatience, the image twists. You'll see monsters where there are none. You'll see enemies where there are teachers. That's why the High Priestess, in her infinite calm, asks you to be still. She asks you to soothe the waters within, so you can see clearly the truth of who you are and the truth of what surrounds you. In the next few days, Sagittarius energy will awaken your spiritual curiosity. You'll feel a strong pull to learn something new, to finally open that spiritual book on your shelf, to write in your journal, to return to something you left behind years ago. Maybe it's astrology, maybe tarot, maybe Reiki. Don't dismiss it. Don't call it silly. It's not a waste of time. This learning isn't about degrees or certificates. It's your ancient wisdom awakening. You may dream of strange symbols. You may hear unknown languages in your sleep, or melodies that feel heartbreakingly familiar that bring you to tears. That's your soul remembering its tools, remembering its home. And just when I thought the message of the High Priestess would end there with that mysterious calm, she appears again. But this time from the other side of the deck, radiant, undeniable, strength. She steps forward, dressed in passion red and gold warm, magnetic, powerful, yet without a trace of aggression. In the card, she places a gentle hand on the back of a roaring lion, and the lion, instead of attacking, purrs softly at her feet. She looks into his eyes with compassion, and he surrenders to her love. She explains to me that true power, authentic strength, never needs to dominate, never needs to shout, never needs to threaten or control. True power is understood. It's experienced through love. And today, Sagittarius, you may feel a strong urge to assert your boundaries, to say no calmly, peacefully, but firmly. Do it. Without guilt, without fear. The lion you tame is not the world around you, it's your own passions, your fears, your instincts. And when they're embraced by love, they no longer rule you, they join you. Something new is rising inside you, a creative energy that wants to be expressed. It might come through art, through words, through movement, or simply through the way you speak to the world, the way you cook, the way you tend to your plants. Don't suppress it. Don't judge it. Don't compare it. Whatever you create from this space of love and authenticity will carry your unique frequency, and it will ripple far beyond what you can imagine, drawing people and experiences that match your vibration. And then, as if the air itself pushed it from the deck, comes the third card, a final balm for the spirit, Temperance. The angel of balance, the healer, holding two vessels, one silver, one crystal, pouring the waters of life from one to the other in perfect harmony, not spilling a single drop. She smiles with infinite patience. Her message for you, Sagittarius, the sign always racing ahead, is simple. You don't need to rush. Balance isn't found by pushing harder, by overfilling your schedule, by demanding more from your body. Balance is found by listening to the sacred rhythm of life. Temperance speaks of the lost art of receiving. Many of you, Sagittarius, are masters of giving. You know how to support, to love, to hold others when they need you. But even after all these years, you still struggle to receive. You still feel uneasy when someone offers help, or gives you a gift, or speaks a kind word. This Sunday, November 9th, marks the beginning of a phase where you will finally learn to open your heart to the return flow, to understand that the universe itself is a continuous dance of giving and receiving. And for that dance to work, you must do both. Not everything that enters your life has to come through effort, sweat, and struggle. Some blessings, my beloved soul, are given simply because you deserve them. And as I hold these 3 cards before me, the High Priestess, Strength, and Temperance, a vision unfolds before my eyes, so vivid, so radiant, that even now it still shimmers in the air around me. I see a garden floating in midair, suspended over a river of golden light, and from its radiant branches hang tiny crystal bells, shimmering like stars caught in motion. Do you know what makes them ring? The wind that carries your thoughts. Each time one of your thoughts is filled with love, or gratitude, or peace, a bell rings pure, heavenly, and the whole garden glows brighter. But when your thoughts turn to doubt, to fear, to judgment or criticism, the bells fall silent, not as punishment, but as a gentle reminder. A reminder that your vibration responds instantly to your state of mind. That is how you create your reality. That is how you move closer or farther from your own light. Right now, Sagittarius energy is expanding so powerfully. It's opening a door so wide, so brilliant, that honestly it might take your breath away. You may want to do 1,000 things at once. Change jobs, move to another country, start 3 new projects simultaneously. And yes, that excitement, that surge is beautiful. But remember the message of temperance. Don't scatter yourself too thin. Fire energy is magnificent, but it needs direction to create. If it spreads too wide, it fades. If it burns without focus, it consumes itself. So choose one passion, one clear intention, and nurture it with patience. The universe doesn't respond randomly to what you wish for. It responds to what you sustain with belief, intention, and aligned action. Now, there's something rarely mentioned in tarot readings, but it is, to me, the sacred core of all transformation. Your body, your temple, the temple through which your spiritual expansion unfolds. In this phase, you may experience subtle physical changes, heightened sensitivity to sound, to light, to other people's energy. You may notice your sleep shifting, perhaps waking up at 3 a.m., or needing longer hours of rest than usual. You might crave strange foods, or suddenly lose interest in things you once loved, like meat or wine. Don't see this as inconvenience. Don't think you're sick. See it as a conversation. Your wise body is translating what your soul is processing. It's speaking to you. So listen. If it asks you to move, to walk, to dance, move. If it asks you to rest, then for heaven's sake, rest, without guilt. If you need to cry, cry. Tears are sacred water, they cleanse ancient memories. And yes, you may also feel an irresistible urge to cleanse your space, to reorganize, to throw away old clothes, to let go of what no longer resonates. That's not obsession, that's alignment. Your physical environment is adapting to your new frequency. When you change within, matter, your body, your home, your life must adjust. You may find yourself unable to stand certain scents you once loved, or drawn to colors you never noticed before. That's energy rearranging itself. That's your new field of vibration being born. Before the high priestess fades back into silence, she shows me one last vision, a constellation I've never seen before. A pattern of light that only appears in the sky when a soul reaches a deep inner coherence. She calls it the Bridge of Twin Flames. And no, it has nothing to do with romantic love. It's about something far more sacred. It's the divine union between your logic and your intuition, between the masculine and feminine within you. When these two forces stop fighting for control and begin to dance together, to honor one another, that bridge appears, and your soul rises an octave higher. That, dear Sagittarius, is your next step in evolution. And I want to offer you a simple, powerful practice to help build that bridge. Before you sleep tonight or any night, you can place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly, your center of strength. Breathe deeply 3 times. Then say, and truly feel it, I am whole. I am complete. I allow myself to be guided by my own inner wisdom. Say it 3 times. You might feel a warmth moving through your body that is the bridge activating. And if tonight, as you close your eyes, you begin to see lights or colors or shifting shapes, don't be afraid. They are fragments of your own luminous memory, messengers from your guiding spirits. If you can, write them down when you wake, even if you don't understand them yet. Writing from the soul becomes a ritual of integration. And in love, there is always love. The strength and serenity in your readings speak of deep healing. Old wounds are closing. Someone from your past may reappear, seeking closure. Or a new connection may emerge intense, magnetic, karmic, as if you've known each other for lifetimes. My advice? Don't label it. Don't chase it. Simply observe. Ask yourself, what is this connection teaching me about myself? If it reminds you of your worth, thank it and move on. If it wants to stay, you will know. How? Because its presence will bring peace, not anxiety. True love, mature, soulful love doesn't arrive with fireworks. It comes with the quiet embrace of peace. And in the material world, in work, in finances, hidden talents are waking. If you ever had a dream, a passion, something you wanted to become, a painter, a writer, a healer, and you set it aside for fear of failure or judgment or practicality, this is your time. The universe is turning the light green. Take that dream out of the drawer. The expanding flame of Sagittarius, combined with the creative force of strength, fuels creation. And the cards confirm it. Any project born from truth, purpose, and love will stand on solid ground. It doesn't matter if the world doesn't see it yet, the universe already has. And as the deep stillness of night begins to fade, a magical moment arises, one most people never notice. It's that breath between darkness and dawn, when the earth exhales and the sky has not yet broken open. It is there, in that sacred in-between, that souls speak without words. And from that space, I, your grandfather spirit, speak to you now, connecting to the pure flame of your Sagittarius soul. The first hours of Sunday, November 9th, are not ordinary. They open like a curtain, a thin veil between worlds, revealing what is usually unseen. And I feel with the certainty of age that something grand is being rewoven in the fabric of human consciousness, as if a great cosmic weaver were adjusting the threads. Thousands of souls, as I told you, are awakening with the same feeling. A gentle vibration in the chest, a sudden clarity that seems to come from nowhere, a quiet knowing that something immense is about to begin. And that, dear Sagittarius, is not something outside you. It's not a savior descending from the sky. It's you. It's you awakening to your own light, your own power. The cards are no longer needed now. The message flows directly like a river of light streaming from the heavens. And I see another vision, an inner landscape. I see souls walking barefoot upon a ground made of stardust. The path ahead is dark, but with every step they take, a small light appears beneath their feet. Each step illuminates the next. And then I understand that is how destiny works. That is how faith works. The path isn't revealed all at once. It unfolds with each step you take in trust. The new chapter opening for you, Sagittarius, doesn't ask for certainty. It doesn't ask you to have a perfect plan. It asks for something far greater courage. It invites you to walk into the unknown, but this time with an open heart. It calls you to let your sacred curiosity lead the way toward what expands you, not what repeats the old. And you can feel that call, can't you? That quiet fire beneath your ribs, the longing to learn something new, to change the habits that have grown too small for you, to breathe life into what makes you feel alive again. Don't ignore it. Don't call it crazy. Every creative impulse, every wild idea is your soul responding to the vibration of the universe. And as I dwell in this vision, walking among the stars, I sense the presence of a wise, ancient guide beside me. She introduces herself softly. I am Alia, the guardian of the Temple of Inner Knowledge. She shows me a vision, a vast library, but not one made of bricks or stone. It's built from liquid light. Every thought, every emotion ever felt by humanity is written there as a pulse, as a flash of radiance. She tells me the world, humanity itself, is in the process of remembering what was once forgotten. And you, yes, you who are listening right now, you are part of the team of souls who came to open those ancient doors. The next day, she gives me a specific message for you. She says, "Tell him that when he seeks answers, he must not use only the mind. The mind is a useful tool, but it has limits. Knowledge becomes wisdom only when it is experienced through the heart. So, if what I say today resonates with him, tell him not to try to understand it all. Tell him to feel first and think later." Today's portal also carries the energy of the guardian of the horizon, a being of light representing the courage to see beyond what is visible, to go beyond fear. His symbol is a flaming arrow, pure Sagittarius energy aimed toward a star not yet named. Sagittarius invites you to use that arrow, not to conquer, not to compete, but to explore. Aim your intentions, your dreams, toward what expands your soul, not what only decorates your ego. In the invisible realms, heaven is moving with clock-like precision. Cosmic winds are shifting the currents of sleep. In the nights ahead, your dreams may grow vivid, filled with oceans of impossible colors, lands that exist on no map, and faces that feel strangely familiar, even though you've never met them. Don't be afraid. They are fragments, pieces of other lives, other memories. Everything you remember now, no matter how strange, serves a purpose in your present life. If you wake with your heart racing, keep a notebook by your bed. Write what you saw. Writing becomes the bridge between worlds. And there is a special message for those of you who feel deeply tired right now. As I said before, the human body is learning to hold more light, to maintain higher frequencies, and that requires adjustment, like a software update for the soul. So please don't punish yourself for needing rest. Don't rush your process. Don't compare your rhythm to what you see on screens and timelines. Every soul blooms in its own season, not a second too soon, not a second too late. If today you feel weary, breathe. Accept your slowness with kindness. If tomorrow you wake filled with energy, create. Move. Act. Balance isn't rigidity, it's a dance. In your energetic field, Sagittarius, I see a brilliant vibration gold interwoven with healing green and soothing blue. It's a clear sign that deep healing is occurring, even if your conscious mind can't perceive it. Green heals the heart, blue dissolves fear. And gold reminds you where you come from. And between those luminous tones, a new color appears, a tender white, the newborn hue of a soul finally set free. The old grandfather energy that speaks through me asks you to honor your own cycles. You don't have to be okay all the time. True wholeness, true enlightenment isn't about smiling endlessly. It's about accepting each emotion as a teacher passing through. When pain comes, don't hide it. Don't distract yourself. Face it with love and compassion. Light doesn't come to erase the darkness. Light comes to embrace the darkness, until the darkness remembers that it too is light. Now let me share with you one final vision I've kept just for you. At the very edge of dawn, I see a vast lake, still as glass, so perfectly still that it mirrors the heavens, reflecting every constellation. And in the center of that lake, standing upon the water, is a woman made of light. In her hand she holds a cup, and inside that cup, fire. Liquid fire. It doesn't burn, it illuminates. She looks directly into my eyes, through space and time, and says, "This flame lives in every soul. It is the flame of the spirit, and it only burns bright when it's lit by purpose, not by need." And in that moment, I understand. Your purpose, your life's purpose, is not something to be found outside you, like a treasure buried under the sand. Purpose reveals itself. It reveals itself when you consciously do what you love, with presence. So this Sunday, and in the days ahead, don't rush to decide. Observe. Listen. Feel what your heart truly desires, not what fear, habit, family, or society tell you to want. Sagittarius brings you the gift of vision, the gift of foresight. Use it. Use it to see beyond what's in front of you, beyond fleeting joys or passing sorrows. And if an opportunity comes your way, pause and ask yourself, does this expand my soul, or does it shrink it? Your body will know. It always knows before the mind does. And for those of you feeling that strange longing, that sweet sadness that arrives in the afternoon like a quiet wave, let me tell you what it is. It's not sadness. It's memory. It's your soul remembering its true home. It means you're finally reconnecting to the cosmic origin, to those realms where energy itself is pure understanding and pure love. If you feel tears rise, let them. Gently. Tears open doors too. Meanwhile, in the physical world, everything is moving faster. Changes, invitations, synchronicities, money from unexpected sources, nothing is static now. If something leaves your life, bless it and let it go. If something new arrives, welcome it with open arms. The cosmic current is rearranging the chessboard of your life to match your new frequency. And no, it isn't random. It's spiritual physics. Like attracts like. And to those listening from afar, from other cities, other countries, hear me clearly. You are not alone. You have never been alone. There is an invisible network of awakening souls feeling exactly what you feel right now. You don't know each other by name, but your hearts beat in sync. That is the golden web of consciousness now wrapping around this planet. So if one night you feel lost or lonely, think of that network. Breathe. And remember, somewhere in the world, someone else is breathing with you, holding the same light. And when the sun finally rises over the horizon, the energy becomes stronger, but also more pure. Listen to the sound of mourning the sparrows, the robins, the first messengers of the sky. Watch the sunlight touch the earth. It isn't just light, it's a blessing. It's a code. That light carries information, awakening your cells, rearranging your thought patterns, cleansing your field. So, I invite you to perform one final, symbolic act, simple yet powerful. Step outside for a few moments this morning. If you can't, just look out your window, turn your palms toward the sun, close your eyes, and whisper or say it out loud. I allow myself to shine with my truth. I am no longer afraid of my own light. I no longer hide who I am. Feel the warmth travel through your hands, up your arms, and into your heart. That energy is real. Your body knows it far better than your mind ever could. And if, at any moment during the day, the world feels heavy, if the noise grows too loud, remember you can pause, you can stop, you can breathe. There's no rush. Great changes of the soul don't require force. This new chapter beginning now, under Sagittarius's guidance, is allowed to unfold naturally. And yes, honestly, it won't always be smooth. There will be clear days and doubtful ones. But every single one is a sacred tile in the mosaic you are building. Don't expect to understand it all. Just live. Live simply and watch as life rearranges itself around you with divine precision. I also see shifts in relationships, souls reuniting after long separations, others saying goodbye, but this time without drama, without pain. Sagittarius, with its arrow of truth, is dividing vibrations born of fear from those born of authenticity. At first, it may sting a little, but when the dust settles, you'll feel relief, because everything that remains is what truly liberates you. It clears the space for what is genuinely yours. Don't cling. Love it, bless it, and let life flow. And on the creative plane, your creativity is blossoming with a power that will astonish you. Ideas that once seemed disconnected now begin to form shape. If you write, draw. If you draw, sing. If you sing, dance. Creative energy doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for presence. Every act of art, no matter how small, is a message you send to the higher realms, a quiet declaration that says, I am here, I am ready to receive. And the universe always, always responds to the vibration of beauty. Now, I want to share something with you that isn't written in any letter, but revealed through the vision of the lake. It is the seed of a new vision. It glows within your chest, right at the center of your spiritual heart, that moment when you finally understand there is no separation, no inside, no outside, that everything is one. That seed, Sagittarius, begins to sprout in you today. But it won't grow by command. It won't grow just by listening to me. It will grow through your care. Every clear thought you think is water for it. Every sincere action you take is sunlight upon it. If you nurture it, if you tend to it with love, that seed will bloom into opportunities, encounters, projects, and abundance, all without force, without struggle. And when the clock strikes midnight tonight, if you happen to be awake, be still for a few minutes. Just listen. You may hear a faint hum, a subtle vibration as if reality itself were breathing. That is the heartbeat of the earth aligning with your new rhythm. In that moment, ask for guidance, but not from a place of lack. Don't beg, please give me this. Ask from openness. Simply say, show me what I need to see. That is the most powerful prayer. And if you wake in the night with your heart beating fast, don't be afraid. It's a good sign. It's a sign of activation. Drink a glass of water, breathe deeply, and repeat softly, I am safe. I am evolving. Your body is adapting to your new vibration. Let it do its sacred work quietly, gently, in its own time. All right, my dear Sagittarius, the dawn is near, and the light that awaits you is not only in the sky, it's in you.